Yo, what is good, OG Nation? You already know it's the Orlando. And today, yo, guys, 2K20 needs some change. Like, it desperately needs some change. The servers. 2K needs to fix the servers year in and year out. Man, I'm telling you guys, the 2K servers are trash. I hate to trash the game that, helped me create my YouTube channel. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I love 2K and all of that. I got to, a little bit. If I ever want to get a logo, you know what I'm saying? If Ronnie 2K might win, y'all watching this, shout out to you guys. I know you guys work hard out there. Y'all work hard out there, but your servers don't work hard. They're trash. All right. So we got to fix some servers. So Mike Wing, I know, you're not in charge of these servers, but talk to the people who are, or maybe you guys have tried this because I've seen some changes over the years. So let's start from the start, right? 2K14, the servers were horrible. 2K15, there was connection issues. Let's not even talk about it. 2K16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The servers have been trashed every year. All right. Like compared to other games, you can feel a delay of response and latency. Like no matter what game you play online, obviously there's going to be some latency issues, right? But in 2K, it's just too much. It's too severe. Agent Double Zero has talked about this year after year after year, and he has spoken nothing but the truth. All right. And it's true. So come on, like when you guys play a park game, right? You guys can feel the difference on what a park game feels like than when you play a My Career game, an offline game mode. When you play My GM, you play a quick match at home with your buddy, or you hop on My Career, right? It feels buttery smooth, right? It feels like the response times your player is doing everything you wanted to do. But then when you go to My Park, My Team, Pro Am or whatever, like the latency, like what you want your player to do when you want him to jump, he don't jump. He jumps like 1-2 seconds later and he swats at something that someone already made, or it's too late to block, so you get a foul. I don't know what happens, but it's just all messed up, right? It's because 2K has never fixed their server problems. Like Fortnite, when you play Fortnite in a match during a live event with 100 other people in the match, like you don't feel that delay of response, but in 2K you feel it. And I don't know what these other games do, like Call of Duty, League of Legends, Rainbow Six or whatever. I don't know what kind of servers they're running on, but 2K needs to hop on their bandwagon, train, choo-choo, whatever you want to call it, get their servers rolling on the 2K system so we can actually have a more enjoyable game. I mean, this year, besides feeling delayed and all that, man, we play events like that 2v2 event. What is it called? The 2v2 whatever event that pops up every couple weeks. You play that. You play one game with your buddy, and then your buddy gets disconnected, so you get a random teammate, and then you get disconnected, and you can never win these events because of the servers. And then you talk to a 2K representative, and they tell you it's your fault. They say you need better internet. Check your internet connection. Call your, internet provider. Just get a new PS4. They tell you all this crazy stuff to check on, and they're all these people who think it's actually their own fault because 2K tells them it's their own fault. It's really not your own fault. It's 2K's fault, and they will never admit to that. And they're making all these other people waste their time getting new PS4s, buying new fucking Ethernet cords, going from wireless to wired connections. They're getting a whole 100-foot cord from their basement up to their third-story floor just to get wire connection to see if they get better latency connections on 2K, and it doesn't get any better. And 2K still blames the consumer. That's us. They keep blaming us for a horrible internet when I got fiber internet, man. I got 1,000 upload speed, 1,000 download speed, and my 2K still runs like crap. I get kicked out of events. I can't finish events. I get disconnected randomly during a streak, and my player feels delayed. I love 2K, man, but I'm going to tell you this. 2K needs to fix the servers. If they can't do it this year, obviously I know they can't do it this year. They have to do it next year for the next gen. PS5 and the Xbox 1X, 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 whatever, 2X, 3X, whatever it's called, man. They need to get the servers right for the next gen consoles, or else, man, people will always complain about latency. It's a huge problem and they got to fix it. Thing number 2, the dead parks, man. What's up with the dead parks? Dead parks never existed in 2K14, 2K15, and 2K16. Oh, and 2K17. You know when they were introduced? When the neighborhood was introduced. In 2K18, that neighborhood, that long neighborhood, used to stroll down the streets, and then stroll down another street just to get to the park, to get into the park, to hop on to play. No one, because no one was on the spots to play. The parks were dead. I really don't know why the parks are dead, all right? It could be, I think it's the neighborhood concept, because more than ever, more people are playing park, right? So it can't be the amount of people, but maybe it's just the neighborhood. More people are spending times inside of stores, or they're just lingering around. I don't know what they're doing, but they're just not playing at the park. But in 2K19, you know, they made the park shorter and they made it into a square. So they had the parks in the middle instead of, like, you know, far away. And then in 2K20, they had the same park, you know, the square, the courts in the middle and all that, right? But people still do not get games. You know, I've been in the parks, I've been scouting around. You don't see, you know, you see a lot of people where they load in, they all just standing around doing absolutely nothing. They're just like frozen there. There's always people just standing there. There's people like in the Gatorade facilities. People are inside the stores getting haircuts, buying clothes, but there's never people playing at the park. And it can be many different reasons. I think like maybe 2K have too many servers open. Like they have too many parks open. Say they have, you know, 100 parks open, right? So there's 100 available parks for people to load into. Say in 2K16, they only had 50. So there's less parks to load into, but more people were loading into those parks because they were the only parks available to load into. So maybe 2K opened up too many parks nowadays. That can be one reason, right? That's what I think. I mean, when you load into a park, it'll tell you like, you know, you're an East Coast park number, you know, 80,000 or whatever number it is. That means that so many parks have already opened up since the game dropped. 80,000 different parks. I don't know if that's a high number, a low number, or whatever. I don't know how long these parks stay open, but that's what it is, right? I feel like a way they can fix this is lower the amount of parks they have open, or make the available courts less. Because look, let's load into a park real quick, right? All right, guys, look, I just loaded into a park, right? Look at this right here. How many courts are being played on? The two twos courts are actually both being played on, and the bottom left threes court is being played on. And then besides those 3 courts, there is 5 courts that are not being played on. 5 courts they're not being played on. There's a guy in the top left waving for some teammates. They're looking to play these 3 other guys. This other guy hops on, he hops off. He must have been a rookie or something. But look, the park is dead, all right? This is considered dead. You know how 2K can solve this issue? If they don't want to, you know, get new servers, if they don't want to shorten the amount of parks we have open, because we're in park 175,396, you know what else they can do? They can reduce the number of courts they have available per park. Say they keep the 2v2 courts 2, right? And for the 3v3 courts, they should only have 2 or 3 of those, and then 1 4v4 court, and then remove the 3 or 4 extra 3v3 courts. Because I feel like there's just too many courts. So make it so you have a smaller number of available courts, so people have less options of court hopping and trying to run away from others, so they can only play at these small amount of courts, you know? Because nobody streaks anymore, man. Look, at the highest streak is 1 on this park. I'm sure, you know, they're going to go on a 2 or 3 game win streak. They're going to have to hop off, go to another court, or join a new park, because they won't be able to streak. No one's ever able to streak. Like I have a hard time streaking. I go on, like, maybe if I get lucky, you know, 12 game win streak, and then the park is dead and I have to leave and join a new park. But yeah, 2K, they need to fix the dead park situation. It's a huge situation, all right? It's a situation that needs a fixing, and 2K, like I said, I love y'all, but y'all gotta fix this, all right? The last thing that 2K really desperately needs to change is the dribbling. What's up with the dribbling, 2K? What's up? I'm not a dribble head, but I respect the dribbling community. The dribbling god community is a huge part of 2K, all right? It's a huge part, big part, especially in the content creation side and people who enjoy sitting in my court 1v1ing people and practicing the dribble moves. This year, the dribbling, there's a lot of options, but all those options are kind of useless when all people do is one move. That is the big behind the back. Everybody does it every game. If you know how to do it, that's all you're gonna do. This year is like one of the easiest years to dribble if you know how to do the behind the back. There's just no skill in dribbling this year, all right? You don't see all these dribble guide tutorials this year. You don't see how to do this dribble move this year or do that dribble move this year, or you don't see mixtapes of people dribbling because it would be boring. You know why? All they would be doing is that behind the back all the time. So I don't know, y'all gotta, remove that move. I heard it's being removed. I don't know, but by the time you watch this video, maybe it's already gone. But all the other moves are kind of underwhelming, like nothing feels like it combos up. I don't know, I'm not a dribble god. I don't know if you guys have figured out other stuff, but from what I've seen in my perspective, nobody'd be doing nothing cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. In 2K, whatever, 16, 17, 18, 19, there was combos. There was a lot of fun combos, a lot of different things people can do. People can have different type of styles in dribbling, but this year it's just you do one thing and that's it. And it really is killing the game, because I love watching dribble heads go at it. I love it. I'm not one. I would practice. I can never get as good as some of these guys, but it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch, your favorite YouTubers go 1v1 at it, doing all these moves, going, oh, yo, he snapped his ankle, yo. Like, I love that shit. 2K's got to fix it so we can go crazy again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So those were the three things, guys, man. Servers, dead parks, and dribbling. 2K's got to get on top of it. If 2K wants to savor 2K20, or if they want to improve in that next gen consoles, these three things need a big change. I know there's a huge list of things 2K needs to change. I ain't gonna lie, man. These three things are on the top of the list, in my opinion, all right? I know some of y'all want some new hairstyles, new designer clothes, different parks, different scenery stuff. I feel like this is more important, man. This actually involves the gameplay, servers, dead parks, dribbling. Because if you get all the stuff you want, hairdos and all this, new parks and all that, if you still have latency issues, dead parks, we can't play a game, and the dribbling sucks, you ain't gonna play the game either way, no matter how good the game looks. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, y'all make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe for some more 2K content. But yeah, dude, that's it. I'm the O, and I'm out.